News coming in now. Sources telling India Today that 4 travellers have tested positive so far in the tests conducted and in the reports that have been received at the Delhi airport. These samples will now be sent for genome sequencing. These travellers who tested positive came to Delhi from London. Remember that in the United Kingdom too, there have been cases of the Omicron variant. UK is one of the at-risk nations that have been identified. Paulami Saha is joining us with more details on this. Paulami, we don't intend to spread panic here. 4 travellers have tested positive so far. They came from London to Delhi. We understand that genome sequencing is still on, so no confirmation of whether they're carriers of the Omicron variant.
Absolutely. At the moment, of course, as you know, Akshita, genome sequencing itself, the report for that takes about 3 to 4 days. So that is what our sources within the designated hospital in Delhi, LNJP, are telling us, that it will take about 4 days for 3 days, I beg your pardon, for that report to come in. But what we've been told by our sources within the Delhi Health Department and the Delhi airport is that 4 travellers who arrived from London and Amsterdam at IGI airport early this morning, their reports have come back and they tested positive for COVID-19, and their reports, those samples have now been sent to LNJP. LNJP in itself, the facility has a lab right there inside the hospital. So that lab will be doing the genome sequencing test, and they will be coming back with a report in about 3 days. But the lab which is testing at the Delhi airport has said in a statement to us right now, which we've just received, it says we have 5 patients who have tested positive in a span of 2 days, and we are running approximately 200 plus tests at arrival at IGI airport per day. So this morning, in the arrivals that have come, there have been 4 positive patients who've been identified. Remember, the Delhi airport is testing patients, travellers on arrival at the airport, those who are arriving from at-risk countries, which are 12 countries plus Europe.
Okay, it's going to take a couple of days for the results of the genome sequencing to really come in, and that's when we'll know whether they are carriers of the Omicron variant. But right now, all precautions will be taken. These passengers who've tested positive will be isolated completely and ensure they have no contact with anyone else. But this will also mean that everyone else on board the flight will also have to be tested. Paulami, thank you for the moment for joining us.